Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of the 5KD challenge. Lucky number 5. Go away, I'm recording.
Okay.
What do you want?
Earbuds.
Earbuds? They're upstairs in my room.
Thank you.
Don't break them. I think the guys were calling me a hacker. Yeah, they were. Close the door. Cheers, Andrew. I think the guys were calling me a hacker, hence me telling them to get good. In the last episode, we discussed people's takes on words, and I nearly fell to my death there because I was a moron. Nearly said retard went. Not really needed in this situation. I don't know why I'm using retard for. I normally don't use it. Who cares? Like I said last time. Just a word. Now. Don't know what I'm going to talk about in this. Get fucking shat on, man. I remember that. Not completely annoying me, but making me go, oh shit. I think this is an okay game. I'd definitely keep above the 5KD in this game, but it's not as good as the last one in terms of KD. I'm not sure if it's better gameplay. I might absolutely dick on some kids. Who knows? Oh, I know what I'm talking about for a bit. I'm thinking of making a second Logi compilation. Yes, if you haven't watched my first Logi compilation, I suggest you do. It's shitty and has very minor... It has awful feeds and shit. Because I'm not a feeder or anything, I just play the game and enjoy it. And I thought, hey, these are some okay snipes. Let's put them in, you know. I'm not, ooh, it needs to be a 7-man aim lock, because you saw how accurate I was there. What was I gonna say? This guy running about behind me like a loud little shitty. But yeah, I feel that the console sniping community, and well, the sniping community in general, has become far too hard to please, in my opinion. It's a very, you got to do this, it has to be a 7-man in 2 seconds with no no-scopes. Well, with only no-scopes. It's become a very... The expectations have become too high due to console. Don't mean that in a negative way necessarily, but it's easy to snipe on console. But at the end of the day, it is pathetically easy, and I could get shat on again. Told you it wasn't the greatest gameplay. Well, it's 6 and 3. Shut down the site though, so that's good. But what was I saying? Yeah, the console community, because sniping is pathetically easy. It is, and if you think otherwise, you're an idiot. End of story. I don't agree with people like 402, Thunder. I don't agree with him generally because he's a very anti-sniper. I'm a sniper through and through. I find it the funnest way to play. I find every other way really easy. But I've played, I don't know, very little on console. I've played a little because my brother bought a PS3 for some reason instead of just playing on our PC. Who knows? So yeah, I played a bit on PS3, and I'm not very good at it when I'm using red guns. I'm awful. I can't kill anyone. I expect too much. I'm not used to the aiming. So yeah, that guy got pooped on. I'm not used to the way the aiming works. It's awkward for me, and because the lock-on doesn't work how I feel it's going to. But sniping, is that piss easy. Aim in their general direction, aim down sight, and you've locked onto them. It takes no skill, in my opinion. I mean, and if you... I should have got a 5-man there, but one ran away somehow. Yeah, I don't... So if all you play is console, you should be able to easily get ridiculous speeds when sniping, I feel. But they also have the added benefit of console generally being easier. There's a larger player base, so you're more likely to get put with bad players. There's also more good players, sure, but bad players to good players is already outweighed. So even if there's more good players, but there's a lot more bad players, you're going to get matched with bad players more. Is that even in small communities you're matched with bad players more, but there's also less because the community is in general smaller. People generally get better overall. It doesn't make sense, but it sort of does. Like, the Australian S&D community was small, because S&D community is inherently small as well. But the players there, on the whole, were good. You know, that's how I've got good at the game. Then I moved to Europe with a bigger player base, and there was a lot more bad players. Fucking theatre. So it got easier. And I, of course, because I'd begun playing in a harder community, I was often better than most. You know, I'm not a god at the game. I'm nowhere near that level. I'm not insanely, ridiculously good, and I'll never pretend I am. I'm just above average, I feel. And if you think I'm not, then you think I'm not. You know, again, I don't play the game to be good at it. I play it because I enjoy it. Well, I enjoy talking to people on it. Complicated. But then I moved into Europe and I started playing again because I was better than some and I knew stuff because that's how we played, and I was a sniper and I started red gunning more. It just became incredibly easy. So I was often, there was people that thought I was just good, and there was the people that thought I hacked, and I got called a hacker a lot when I moved here, just because that's the way I play. I do stuff and I go, fuck, that's suspicious. On raid once, I ran, because sometimes you're just like, fuck it, I'll aim down sights as I go around this corner. And I did it, and I aimed straight on the guy. I'm like, oh, I'm probably not going to see anyone, so I aim out. And then I go, wait, there is a guy there. You do things, and because you've just done them because you don't really think about it. Like, you'll aim around a corner or pre-fire because you know someone's coming. But you shouldn't be playing the way you are. And it looks suspicious. So I sort of developed a non-caring way of going around it. Because the way I see it, if you hack, you'll get banned. You know, I've learned that from hacking in MW3. Like, I have no reason to deny that. I used to mod, and I used to, you know, hack my stats as soon as I prestiged because I wanted all the guns to be max level and not have to go through that grind as I had after I'd reset from 20th. Anyway, this video's been over for like 2 minutes and I'm just blabbering. That was a what? An 8.33? I might have got another kill or two. Anyway, it was a decent game. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next episode.